St. Lucia's receival of the Green Climate Readiness Project Grant Fund has supplied the island with a generous financial backing of $1.7 million USD, intended for the growth and enhancement of St. Lucia's National Adaptation Planning Organization, which controls St. Lucia's overall defense against the negative impacts of climate change. In light of this considerable financial assistance, the Minister for Tourism, Honorable Dr. Ernest Hilaire, highlights how this grant can positively affect our tourism sector, as he has championed the use of sustainable tourism.
There's a ministry that deals with it. We are involved. So, for example, we're part of UBEC, Unlocking the Blue Economy in the Eastern Caribbean, which deals with issue of sustainability and adaptation, whatnot. And there are ongoing discussions, and we will benefit as a tourism industry from some of the funding that's available for us to implement projects that promote sustainability. So, for example, only yesterday I was in a discussion about how we can get support for coral reef restoration, which really is part of Ministry of Fisheries Sustainable Development, but it's important to us because the coral reefs enhance our diving sector. And certainly it's also important because a lot of young men and women who live in coastal communities can learn how to restore coral, they can learn how to dive, and they can now enter the tourism industry as diving instructors. So for us as tourism, there's quite a lot of benefit in that. So it's both adaptation, it is also, economic.
In addition, Minister Hilaire addressed the time frame of 30 months by which the grant fund must be utilized.
I know, for example, in the Ministry of Agriculture, and they were under a lot of pressure to spend as much as possible and to get the projects going. Sometimes when you do have expiration date, you have to renegotiate extensions. We try our best to make sure that no money is lost at all, because even if the ORTCP, the Tourism Competitiveness Project, which we now completing, we got an extension on it, and we're really trying to extend as much as possible and implement all the projects. So, yeah, it's always a concern that you don't let money expire on you.
The assistance from Green Climate Readiness Project Grant Fund has provided an opportunity for St. Lucia to truly increase the island's chances in dealing with the effects of climate change. With a deadline of 30 months, our leaders are diligently working to put these finances to good use. For Choice News Now, this is Obi Offor reporting.